Good evening, Swirly Nation, and welcome to the Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania for the third and final round-robin game before Championship Sunday of the MidAm District Championships. The winner of this tournament moves on to the National Championship. I am joined in the oven by none other than Dr. J. Jason Julius. Hey, buddy.
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
So we are here, Penguins 2-0, taking care of business so far. And now they're going to play a team they have never played.
We don't know anything about them.
We know
Nothing.
very little about them.
Little.
Other than, that's not true. We don't, but these kids do. Because a lot of these kids go to school together. A lot of these kids are near each other. Another Pittsburgh-based team from the South Hills of Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Predators. And if you love gold, you're going to love this game. Because there's a lot of gold out there.
Donald Trump would love this game. I love it. I love every bit of it.
So it's the Penguins and the Predators. The Predators coming into this one coming off of a huge victory against the Pittsburgh Vengeance in overtime, 7-6 earlier today. Watched a little bit of that game on the live barn. And so the Predators actually in fourth place right now. The Penguins are currently in first. On the rink behind us, it's the Indiana Elite and those Vengeance. It is a likely Indiana-Pittsburgh matchup. Ohio still in the mix. It can get to 6 points, and then it comes down to tiebreakers and things we don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
So if Indiana takes care of business, the Penguins take care of business, that'll be the matchup tomorrow. But we will see more. We will know more once things get going here. So the Penguins, 2-0. This will be their first matchup against this team, and they've got some size. Some big boys. They have one young man who I hear is well over 6 foot tall.
He looks like he'd be a lineman for a high school team right now.
Yeah. So big boy. He's got a number of points for them. We can pop into that here.
He's very similar to that large young man in Buffalo.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's got a rifle for a shot. So.
Yes, he does, and that is what he does oh so well. Just fire the biscuit. Maybe I can't get individual team stats for this one.
You got to get stick on puck with kids like that. You know, most likely, and I haven't seen him play, but most likely he's not the fastest player on the ice. So you keep the puck to his backhand, and
so here we are. We do have team stats. They're led in scoring this weekend by a combination of Vincent Venero and Dominic Yoshi.
Luca's the big young man there,
Jordan Luca has a goal and an apple in this one, in this weekend as well, as they've done some scoring. They've definitely done some scoring. Total 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals, it looks like. To the Penguins 11. So, I think we got an announcer. We have a youth announcer down? Oh, no, it's Marcy.
Yeah. She's an interesting character. I think she just loves the game, loves the sport, right? And she just, hey, what more would you do on a Saturday night at 8:15 than
be here?
Be here, right?
And speaking of that, this crowd, lined up top. It's a couple deep up at the top of the stands, packed in the middles here as well. As all of Pittsburgh, it seems like, out in force for this one. We'll give you the stats here. The Predators come into the game with a record of 32, 23-2. Your Penguins, 37, 20-2. Predators come in ranked 55th in the U.S. 56th in the U.S. And your Penguins are in at number 7.
It looks like number 7, Villela, is going to be in the game. He was out the last period with a little bit of a shoulder tweak, so Coach Kevin wanted to give him a little breather for this game. And
the starting lineup for your Penguins: in net, number 1, Zeke Feggett. Your defense: 34, Rylan Ofterheide, and 88, Brennan Kaminsky. Up front for the Penguins, number 11, Jack Reel, number 10, Luca Filiaggi, and number 43, Cameron Evans.
So we are going to get the Predators' best effort. I can guarantee you that today.
Every inch of it. As the Predators control the faceoff, Filiaggi plays takeaway at center, but the Predators are counterattack through the neutral zone. A shot sailing up over Fagan. It'll be gathered in by Reel. Now Filiaggi. Filiaggi cutting in front of Reel. He's angled to the outside. The Penguins advance it further. It's Reel out of the corner. His centering pass. As Evans is tripped up behind the cage, back come the Predators. On the back pressure comes Filiaggi. It's a potential 4-on-3 as they get numbers. That tricky little play there, the defenseman blowing right by the forwards. And Filiaggi will come away with it. He'll sauce it across off the boards for Evans, who has to pull up. It was well behind the Penguin forward. He'll dump it deep and get a change. Filiaggi with a shot, and that is gobbled up, and a change will come for everyone now.
Yeah, that first offensive zone time the Penguins had, we got 3 guys trapped again. So when we get them trapped, I mean, it's odd man breaks going in the other direction.
Well, that was interesting. It was a 3-on-3. Filiaggi back checked the third high forward, and their defenseman blew right by to make it a 3-on-2 because that forward pulled up that Filiaggi was guarding. Interesting strategy there that'll free up that defenseman as Gostick darts in. We mentioned the South Hills connection. We'll mention some of those players. Jack Gostick, an Upper St. Clair product.
I'm no doubt he knows a few of these kids.
He knows quite a few. As the Predators swipe it down the ice. It'll be Starzy back to get it in his own end. So the Predators are in their blue uniforms with gold shoulders and gold buckies. Blue pants and blue socks. Your Penguins, they're in white again. My favorite, the white jerseys, the black pants. That's offsides as McFall lifted his leg there. The black pants, white socks, and the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets. So a lot of gold buckies out there. Yeah. Looks like the chat fired up. Nini, not the first one. We got Mike on there, Uncle Mike from D.C. cheering on Cameron. And the Penguins, Nini, Andy, Beth, Rachel, Jess joining in as they do that Route 79 500 this weekend. Playoff hockey everywhere. As the Predators will gain the zone. Poked by Julius. Paris gets to it. Good support by the Pens. Tossed around by Merlot. It's past Carter. As the Preds will keep it deep in the Penguins' end. Numbers down low as Julius darts to the biscuit. He'll pop it up the wall looking for Hartman. It's intercepted and spun back towards the cage. It'll go wide off the side of the net. Here's Merlot in his own end. Across ice feed. Off of Hartman, but he'll track it down himself. Weaving through, trying to cut free. He'll be knocked down on the play with a good hit.
Yeah, we got a little leg in there too, but.
Wrist shot by the Predators wide of Fagan. Gathered in by Paris up the near side for Hartman. He'll gain center red and dump it deep. Penguins look for a change. Evans cuts it off. Couldn't quite get control. As the Predators are back through center. Dumped in off of Fagan's pad. Gathered in by Ofterhide. Up for Reel. He misses everybody, and it's icing. Too hot for Reelsy to handle.
Yeah, that's a tough pass. Tough pass to catch. I'd like the Pens to be a little more systematic exiting the zone. Make those couple, 10, 20-foot passes. Get in the zone and make some plays. So
the Penguins and Predators with some common opponents. We'll get into that here in a minute. As the Predators control, Jack Reel blocks a shot, a heavy blast. One thing I've noticed in warm-ups, this Predators team can shoot the puck. As the Penguins back away here, centering pass broken up by Evans in front of the net. Controlled by the Preds. Hemmed in behind, centering pass comes off Kaminsky right to a Predator. It'll be batted about. Filiaggi taps it forward to himself, dumps it deep, and it'll be Evans on the forecheck. Looking to take away space here. It's a toss behind the net, kicked by the skate of Reel. Penguins can't outnumber. The Predators doing a good job outnumbering the Pens deep in the Predator zone as it comes off of a stick up into the Predator bench. So common opponents, they've all played the Hill Academy, the Rochester Junior Americans, the Whitby Wildcats, the Ohio Jackets, CompuWare, and the S-Mark Stars. The Penguins in those games are 14-1 now. And the Predators a 4-4 record against common opponents. As Armstrong will wrist one, that trickles wide of the net. Shuby the first one to the biscuit. We lost picture. And we're back.
All right.
As Armstrong tries a wraparound on the backhand, that stop. Palello will get there. Good to see 7 in the lineup, as we mentioned earlier. Armstrong takes a bump. Chuby at the side of the cage. Armstrong working hard down low. Like a magnet to that puck right now, number 20 in white. Back out the center. Picked up by the Preds. They wind it up at their own blue line. Chipped in by Venera. Reversed by Starr, but he didn't get all of it. Gostick in deep to support the Penguins, and he'll come away with the puck. Back comes Gostick through center. A wrist shot, batted about, I believe Diesel Dunn in net. One of the greatest hockey names in Pittsburgh.
Can't get cooler than that.
Gostick to the corner. Carter following on to Shuby. Shuby out of the corner, back for Carter, off his stick to Gostick. Gostick to the point, here's Merlot. Of the low to high play, here comes Gostick. It forces that D to come out. Gostick couldn't pull the trigger as he cut in front. Rolling puck, free to Shuby, that's knocked off of his stick before he could get that one away. Here comes Carter in, onside, poked away. The defense here retreating a bit, but getting in those lanes is...
A good hard shot by Brady Paris.
Paris fires one from the slot that's kicked aside by Dunn. And rimmed all the way out by the Predators. That'll be an icing. And we got a Predators fan out there. Jocelyn, welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for subscribing. Indian Harbor Beach, Florida, cheering on Tino. Papa and Gigi down there.
I'm going to give a shout out to my wifey and Kristen Reel, hanging out with the girls doing the dance competition this weekend. Unfortunately, they had to leave a little bit early for the girls, so miss you guys.
As a Penguin sent flying, that was McFall. Following on, here's Paris. McFall will return the body favor as the Preds come in on an offside play. Also, want to say hello to the South Point Predators, or I'm sorry, South Point Rebellion. Jeez Louise. The South Point Rebellion, I got my tongue tied up there.
That's that car bomb.
The Bloom team, yeah. On to the finals in Columbus, Ohio. They will be taking on the Steel City team, a Pittsburgh matchup in the Buckeye State out there for MidAm Championship, the girls Rebellion team. Already punching a ticket to nationals is that Rebellion team. So they're headed that way and looking for a MidAm Championship tomorrow. So good luck to them. And head coach Brian Bloom as the Predators with some pressure here. Predators bringing everything at the Penguins as McFall will gather the puck. In the middle for a charging Kaminsky.
Ooh, hard shot.
Usually I believe
Kaminsky.
Diane's the charging Kaminsky. Mostly Visa, from what I understand.
Yeah, that's what I hear too.
As it's cleared by the Preds wide of Fagan, and it'll be an icing on the Predator.
She'll claim to be low maintenance, though. It's okay. That's my wife, too. I love her. Triple Seven's back out on the backside here for the Pens.
The Casino Kids as Philly Haji leans over the dot. Oak to Reel, now Starr. Evans is in front as the shot comes in. Rebound bounces about. It'll pop free to Villela. He tries for the corner. That's picked off and sent off Villella's glove. Starr.
That's offsides.
Unable to gather it, but the Preds will be offsides at the line. Face-off will come in the neutral zone with 9:20 to go in the first. Evans plays takeaway on the forecheck. Can he scoop by? He's in free, and he goes 5-hole!
It all all started with the block pass into his chest. He's able to corral it.
Oh, baby, you got what I need.
Beats the defender and slips it through the goaltender's 5-hole to make it 1-0 Pens.
The Penguins strike first. It's Evans on a steal at the blue line, scooting free and finding the 5-hole.
Yeah.
Was that the second time this weekend on through the 5-hole? He's kind of been just on those breakaways here this weekend, frankly.
Unassisted, just a good hard play.
Evans taking that face-off at center ice, winning it back, and the Penguins are right back in business. Star down the wall for Real. Real, Filiaggi. Filiaggi turns it in front, comes free to Villela. Now Real. Real to the corner, leaving it for Filiaggi. He'll follow on. Star steps up to keep it in. Tried back for the corner. It's right off the chest of a
good stick and
Predator,
flick
and back come Filiaggi.
Got some speed.
Oh, he threw it. The defender went for the poke check. The stick came out there. Evans getting a change. And now all the rest of the Pens will, as that shot by Filiaggi is gobbled up by the chest paraphernalia of Diesel Dodd.
Yeah, I won't call that one an intentional. I think he just
he was just going for a poke. It wasn't like throwing a stick. It was just he went for the poke check, and it hit Filiaggi's stick and then went flying. I thought it was Filiaggi who lost the twig until I saw the shot. As Julius shoots one, there's that wide shot you were calling for earlier. Dancing with it behind the net. Fred Astaire, I'm sorry, that's Cruz Armstrong centering one. A blast by Gostick. Just shot. Misses the near side. It'll come off Merlot. Stick set up by Fegan. They'll bank it off the boards to the corner for the OJ, Orange Julius. Armstrong, now Hartman. Hartman in front of the donkey sign. Able to gain the zone and find Army. Across for Gostick. Gostick will play it deep. Hartman and Gostick, both South Hills kids. Hartman will pull off the wall, take a bump, it's taken away, and here come the Predator. 1-on-3 as Gostick angles to the outside. Forces a dump in. Kid wanted nothing to do with Jack Gostick on the back pressure there. Left behind the net for the fine wine. Here comes Merlot, rimming it. It'll go past Hartman, but all the way out the center. Pressuring is Gostick. E-to-D play. Ramped off of a Predator stick, gathered by Julius. Julius Ofterhide. Ofterhide to Hartman. Hartman to the red line. Can he get it deep? He'll carry it in. Bouncing puck ends up back on his stick like a yo-yo. Here comes Gostick. He'll gain control. He's knocked out of the zone and back in, so we'll have an offside play and a face-off in the neutral zone. Looks like Pitt and NC State. Pitt jumping out on NC State here, 37-26. Pitt, Matt Hoops needs this game.
Are they going to win that one to get to the tourney, huh?
And probably one more, but probably 2 wins gets them there, I hope. As the Predators gain the Penguin zone, it's taken right back by Kaminsky. Chopped forward by Shuby. Gathered in by the Preds defense. Off the stick of a Predator. Back up for Paris. He falls down, though. Coming back and swooping is McFall. Off of a Predator right back to McFall. He'll dump it deep. Woods Paris on the forecheck as the Predators try the near side and clear it all the way down the ice. It'll be icing. We'll come back to the other end.
I'd like to see the Pens get in their game, get in the zone a little bit more. Let's start working the puck around, trying to find some soft spots for shots. It is 11-4 in the shots right now, but it doesn't feel that way, to be honest with you.
1-0 on the scoreboard as the Predators come back free. Looking to gain an edge on Star. He'll chop it to the corner, though. Back to the point. A low to high play here by the Predators as they go D-to-D. Fegan fights that one off. Stewart for the Preds at the blue line. Blocked shot in front. Paris will come away free with the puck. Driving it onside to the right. Cutting back to the middle. Trying to gain the middle of the ice. It's taken away and the Predators are back the other direction. That's rejected by Villela as we scrum up here at center. be in front of the Penguins bench, gathered in and dumped deep by the Preds. Chuby all the way across to McFall. We saw that wicked shot in the earlier game. He sends that one just over the crossbar as the Penguin forecheck goes to work. Back come the Predators through center. Back pressure by Evans. It's fired in behind Fagan. A centering feed comes free. Fagan will fight that one off with the glove. Filiaggi looking for real up ice. It'll be icing instead. Faceoff will come back to the Pens end.
Yeah, tough play there.
Faceoff will be to the right of Fagan. On the near side dot for Filiaggi. Julius will toss it behind the net. Merlot over to get it. Up the wall, but it's not hard enough. He stays in the fight, though. Filiaggi uses the body. Down falls a Predator. Evans will get to it. Pulls it around the defender and breaks free. It's a 2-on-1 with Reel. Evans and Reel into the zone. Evans looking. He'll wrist one. Done with the glove save. Rebound in front. Poked in. And it's in the net. Luca Filiaggi delivers. As Dunn made the save on Evans, the rebound sat free, and Filiaggi pokes it through.
Yeah, Dunn just didn't know where it was. It just squirted through. Filiaggi pokes it through his pads, and it just crosses the red line to make it 2-0 Pens.
So the Penguins get a 2-0 lead. Bunch of fours on the board. 4:44 to play here in the first.
What you see is an aggressive defenseman for the Predators, and that turns into a 2-on-1 going the other direction.
Tried to step up on Evans, who will win a faceoff. Maybe is he taking center ice draws now? It's 2 in a row. Luca got kicked out apparently. We can't hear you. On back-to-back draws, but. So the Penguins, that defenseman stepped up. Evans got it around him as he pulls it in front again. He got around the defender, had that 2-on-1. The defender took the pass. Evans took the shot, and Filiaggi on his horse, able to get to the rebound. And here's Evans to Filiaggi again, this time from behind the net.
Crank it.
He'll shoot it off their hide with a blast. It's gloved. Everything on that play, a little bit of skill, a little bit of speed, a lot of hustle.
That's what I want to see out of Jack Reel right there. That young man just ran right through that puck, hard on it.
Evans will what is?
They call it an offside play.
Offsides. Yeah. Offsides on the Penguins. Faceoff will come to center ice where Evans tapped it into the zone. Gostick over that center ice dot, flanked by Hartman and Carter. Wins it cleanly for the Penguins end where Starr whacks it out the center. Comes off of a hand, it'll be a hand pass. And we'll reset again. Puck controlled by the Preds, taken away by Gostick at the blue line. He chops it deep. Penguins look to go to work down low. Battling along the half wall is Hartman. Flips it in, and he's yanked down on the play. And we will get a holding call on the Predators, and the Penguins will head to the man advantage here. Dylan Hartman got a little bit of a hug there. He was feeling in a loving mood.
Hi, how are you? Same line stays out for the power play.
Gostick to the dot. Dropping it to the wall. Hartman working it deep. It'll get past Carter to the corner. He's on it with pressure. Eyes up a player. Reds, good body position to come away with it. As they bank it off the boards, Gostick jumping to it. He's got hop in that step today. Look for a big game from him. Skate the stick by Hartman. Looking in front. Penguins without a defenseman up high now. As Tino shoots one to get Starr and Villela in deep.
I don't know, we drew it up that way.
Yeah, I don't love that at all. As it's fired all the way down. Villela able to get back. Here comes Starr, weaving through center. Carrying to the outside, looking. He'll go up top to Gosti. Gostick now Julius. Julius in front for a redirect line. Brody Carter and a great save.
It was a Gostick down to Julius and a dish to Carter in the middle, and Pendy just gets his legs closed and stops that puck from going in.
Excellent save by the Predator netminder. Harris, Armstrong, and Shuby will jump out on the man advantage with Julius and Merlot for 29 seconds. 2:20 to play in the first frame. Puck dug out by Paris. Merlot now Julius. And the fine wine Merlot. Merlot at the point couldn't quite get control, but he's able to keep it in nonetheless. Here's danger for the Penguins. Armstrong's wrist shot off of a stick. Good stick on puck block there. Julius back for Armstrong. Puck will bounce over his stick, but right to shoot. He goes up for Julius, but a Predator will pick it off, and back they come with numbers, a 3-on-2 developing. Harris on the back check as a wrist shot goes wide of Fegan. Harris will come away with it. Banking it off the boards. He was looking for Armstrong. It's behind him. Predators hopping to it. Comes off of Shuby. Gathered in by Merlot. Merlot to the opposite side. Predators to the puck first. Hartman at the point. D-to-D. Winding and firing off of a body in front. Kept out as Predators ramp up the pressure here late in the first. As a puck directs in. Great stop by the pillow of Fegan. That right pad flashing out in the Penguins pencil. 2-on-1. Shuby back to Paris, and it just bounced right over his stick there. Dumped in by the Predators, gathered in by Kaminsky. Rimmed around for Armstrong. Armstrong up for Filiaggi. Darts in. Evans is offside on the left wing. He cut across that line, and
if he just clears the zone or gets into the zone, he can make that pass. But
faceoff will come outside to the neutral zone. We're here at the MidAm Championships, Game 3 of round robin play. On the other sheet, the Indiana Elite lead the Pittsburgh Vengeance by a score of 3-1. Here's Kaminsky at center, over to Ofty. In a battle in his own end, taken away by the Preds. Filiaggi back to pressure. Evans looking to pick another one off. Is pressured, disrupting, it'll come free. Kaminsky, up for Filiaggi, out to Evans. Filiaggi driving, he'll find Kaminsky with a drive, and the redirect by Filiaggi just goes wide. Evans along the wall, deep for Filiaggi. It'll come free, backhander rising over the net by Evans.
You know what I've noticed is Kaminsky's just kind of jumping in at the exact right time, which is a great job by him. Just picking and choosing when you jump in. He had a great opportunity to score there. So,
yeah, filling that F3 spot, coming in the high slot. So the Penguins will head to the first intermission. They're gathered around head coach Kevin Muller. And first period data. The Penguins lead by a score of 2-0 goals from Evans and Filiaggi. They lead in shots 18-7 over the Preds. Excellent play at both ends thus far. Let's hit the chat here. Judy's excited out there, cheered him on. Brian Bloom heard the shout out. Hopefully the girls come out with a W tomorrow for you, Coach Brian. Coach Brian still recovering from a David Merlot wrist shot in mite hockey. So we wish you the best on that recovery. Looks like Melissa's out there at the cheer comp. Big crowd here. And we'll switch sides here as we prepare to get the second period underway. Switch side, 16-minute periods in the MidAm. Little different, extra 3 minutes per game. It'll be Gostick, McFall, Carter, and the Casino Kids as Starzy flips the puck to the outside. McFall able to clear it out to center. Gathered in by Yoshi at the Preds line, and we've got an icing on the Predators to start the second frame. Penguins will have an offensive zone face-off. 4 referees here. We've seen it come into play, a couple pucks off of them, but we've also seen it come into play. I feel like the officiating's been pretty good this weekend.
Yeah, I really haven't had any issues with the officiating. They've done a great job this weekend so far. I think they've kept everything fair.
Lella across to Star. Star up for McFall. McFall tapping it free to Gostick. Gostick will gain the zone. McFall, great center drive as he shoots it, and it just missed. I mean, it missed by 1.5 inches.
Good shot by.
As it's fired to the outside by the Preds as they try to challenge the Penguins here. It'll be popped past Valella in deep to gather. It is Star. Star in the corner. It's tossed back to the point as the Predators go low to high. There's those Penguins point men, the wingers you were asking for earlier, as a heavy shot from right around the dot there, and the Predators control again. Poked deep, and Star will rim it all the way around. A bouncing puck, swatted at. Can the Penguins take advantage? They can't. It'll ultimately come free to center for Gostick. Gostick bumped.
It's
he stays
like
right with it.
David and Goliath, but
I think everybody's
good
David.
Lord. Yeah.
It'll be the fine wine Merlot in his own end. Off the stick of McFall as he forces it deep. Bumped by Gosti. He'll come out with it with a wrister. It's
I would
gobbled
have
up.
liked him to slide that over to Cruz.
He had Army on that back door.
I'll tell you what, though, that was one heck of a forecheck there by Gostick. Throws his shoulder in, steals the puck, comes to the front of the net, and does put a good shot on net. I think if he slides it over to Army, he's got a little bit of a tap-in back door, but nonetheless, a great play there.
Penguins forecheck getting to work as the Predators try the far side. A fly through center. Defended by Julius to the outside. A centering feed. Cut off by the back-checking Paris. Chopped forward by Julius up to Armstrong.
Nice
He
play.
feathers it across, and it just eludes the stick of Hartman, who will gather it in the offensive end for the Pens.
Yeah, that's good vision by Cruz there.
Hartman's got to keep his cool here. They all get out of there without penalties. He took a bump and wasn't real thrilled. A D-to-D play there, cut off by the Predators. Swatted at by Parrish. Stepping up is Julius. Those Predator wings staying up pretty high there, challenging that Penguin defense core at the blue line. We want to thank MidAm and USA Hockey for hosting this MidAm District Championship. First year for the 13-only division.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. You know what? I mean, you're Bantam now. I think it's time to play for something.
I agree.
You know, they give you a little, I don't want to say an abridged nationals, but there's no at-large bid. But you know what? These boys work so hard during the year. It's good to have them work from play for something.
Harris waved out of the dot. I wonder what the Penguins are doing here. It's the third time a Penguin's been tossed.
I don't know. Are the guys jumping in on the wing?
Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like the wing play. So in previous games, they've been warning and pushing, and now they're just tossing them out as the Predators will drive into the Penguin zone. Centering feed picked off by Kaminsky. Up for Armstrong. Goes off of his skate. He'll gather it in at center and drive. Between the wickets of a defender as he'll dart in. As Dunn covers, it'll be an offensive zone face-off for Pittsburgh. Penguins get a line change. Filiaggi will step onto the dot. Linesman making some of the Predators come back out. Or the referee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the Pens are the home team.
He had the arm up. And
yeah, so they get the last change.
Evans out of the corner in front of Filiaggi. Couldn't connect on the one-timer. Came off the heel of the stick, and it's iced by the Predators.
Yeah, Luke, 23 for the Predators, said, I'm tired. I'm going to get off the ice.
Yeah.
So. It would be interesting if they changed that rule into the amateur hockey where when you ice a puck, you can't change. I don't know that they would, but.
Probably a safety issue
Yeah.
if you really. As Evans gets the faceoff behind the net. He'll battle for it off the back of the cage. Working down low. Pops free to the far side. Reel the first one to it. He'll wedge it back to Starr at the point. Penguins controlling here to the area behind the net. It'll come the whole way free to Evans on the near side. Back for Filiaggi. That was about shin high when it got to him.
You know what?
Reel to the
I've
opposite
been loving
corner.
Reel's forecheck today. He's just really, that F3 spot, just picking corners and going and
Really
keeping
reacting
pucks in.
off
Yeah,
of
he's
it.
just doing a great job today.
Reel will force it further again. Filiaggi to pressure. Just carried behind the net. Flipped up the center. As Starr will swat it down. The Penguins get control. Up, ramped off of Reel's stick. Trickling in on Dunn. Tossed around to the near side. All the way up the center where Merlot will chop it down. Filiaggi turned back the other way. He wasn't able to get in the zone.
Yeah.
Just kind of bounced around there. Bouncing puck comes free to shoot. Back up for Merlot. To the outside. McFall will dump it deep. Chopped down by Julius, but it'll go up into the Penguin bench. And the whistle will have another neutral zone draw. Penguins leading by a pair here with just under 12 minutes to go in the second period. See the Penguins get back to that scoring touch. I think the Predators have done a good job limiting the Penguins' scoring chances here in this one. As Fagan. Fagan stopped the puck and went to swat it to the outside and missed, and it sat right out in front. And the Predators able to jump on it and get a goal. So the Predators cut the lead in half. I like it. Kaminsky back there to pick up his goalie. I love that. I love that.
That's amateur hockey. The boys make mistakes. You got to learn from it.
Yep. And a good teammate right there to lift up your teammate. That Shuby takes a bump. Here come the Penguins. Maybe invigorated a bit as Gostick shoots one down low. McFall crashing the net. Couldn't get a tweak to it. Back come the Preds. It'll be Ofterhide in his own end.
Yeah, it's me. I work harder now. I work harder to help.
Yeah, get that one back for Zeke.
Get that one back for Zeke.
Shuby run into McFall. Onside is Gostick. Good job by Gostick getting that foot back. Here's Gostick with it. Down low for looking for Shub. He fired back up by the Preds. Gathered in by Ofterhide. Ofterhide spinning with it. Comes free to McFall. Across for Kaminsky. His wrist shot from center ice. Come off of Dunn to the corner. Cleared by the Predators. Starr, the first one to it in the Penguins' end. Skating away from pressure with those long strides. Jake Starr gains red and dumps it deep. Hartman. Dog in the puck. Pop free to Carter. Carter wristing it in front. Off the pad. Gostick rebound. And a big save by the pillow of Dunn.
Yeah, he did a great job getting that right leg out and keeping it out of the net.
As a puck will ramp off Starr, stick into the Penguin bench. Be a face-off in the neutral zone.
Seeing Jake run around like that, it reminds me of our first weekend in Rochester where we played as mites. The young man couldn't skate very well, but his feet moved like crazy. And I was like, well, he's got a motor.
None of them could skate really well.
Yeah. But it just stuck in my mind. I just remember that play for some reason.
Banged in by the Penguins. Starr. Tracked by Paris. As the Predators force it to the line. 2-on-2 as they gain the zone. Shot down low. Fagan will kick it aside. Rebound gathered in by Brody Carter. It'll be up for Hartman. You like to see Fagan get that next save there.
Yeah.
As it's poked away. Carter following on, chopping at the puck. Hartman deep with the pressure. He's fought off. Good puck protection by the Preds. As a bouncing puck will be flicked out the center off the skate of Starr. He'll toss it in. Onside, they say. I don't think he was, but we'll take it. As Hartman's on the forecheck. Coming across. Ramped in. Bouncing puck. Set up by Fagan. Now Julius with it. Back behind the net for Merlot. Merlot all the way up. Redirected by Evans, but it's icing.
I don't think it's going to get there.
No icing. It doesn't get far enough. Evans first one to the forecheck now. Supported by Filiaggi. Penguins got to speed up these changes. A lot of drifting to the bench right now. Off the stick of Filiaggi. Can he dart to it? He'll pressure. Penguins get a pair to it. Off to the near side. There's that read by Reel again in that F3 roll as the Predators forced to ice the puck. Evans and Filiaggi forced that kid to the near side, and when he fired it up, Reel was right there to defend the player who had no choice but to fire it all the way down.
The Predators are definitely stretching a winger or two out to get the defenseman out of the zone. It's making the Pens gap real big, but, you know, honestly, if you got one guy doing it, it's fine, but you got two, then, yeah, you got to have both defensemen back. But
Predators will control the faceoff in their own end. Rimmed around, crashing down comes Reel. Predators put it back in front of the net and then clear. Offside as Reel had yet to clear the zone as Julius gained the attacking end, and we'll get another whistle and an offside play. Evans tries to dart in. Puck knocked to the outside. He'll wrist one down low. Kicked away by Dunn. Stewart will pick it up. Merlot keeps at the point. Works it down to Reel. To the corner for Evans. In front. He was looking for Filiaggi tied up there, and Dunn got a pad to it. Picked up off the boards. Chopped further by Evans. Gathered in by Stewart at the Preds line. Bouncing puck will come off the glove. 68 in blue. Chopped in, but off the official. Evans to it. Skates around one. Comes into the zone. Feathers it out to Filiaggi. Filiaggi's backhand. Forced wide. A centering pass. Comes free to Kaminsky for a drive. And it's cleared by the Predators. Icing if it's far enough here. And it is. There was that stretch play again. That player out top. For the Predators, forcing that Penguin defense back.
Yeah, they're trying to generate some offense that way. Just stretching that winger out. Penguins just need to be aware of it and then play, 4-on-4 down low, I guess.
Here's Gostick controlling his own faceoff, looking for Ofterheim. Armstrong will come away. Here comes Gostick. Gostick. Firing it onside. Armstrong driving. He'll leave it for Shoot. Back to Guy. Rolling puck in front. And there he is! Flying through the air!
That puck,
I said a crosser nose, not up it. And Armstrong gets a goal.
yeah, it was just laying there, and he was able to just have the whereabouts to find out where it was. Gostick, was it Gostick that threw it? No, it was a Shuby, just throws it to the net. And Armstrong's getting tied up, and just fortunately, he's able to find that puck and just tap it into the empty net.
His ability to get out of those tie-ups and get his stick free. I think there's times that potentially his dad ties him up in the basement and makes him escape.
He might, and then I think he flogs him.
Those are only rumors.
He flogs him, too.
I would have. I mean, I have.
3-1 Pens.
Off the
Get out of
Kaminski
there.
play catch. Second period action here as the Penguins get that 2-goal lead back.
Heads up. Oh, I think
Coach Nolan takes one.
At least he didn't hit him in the face there. I think it caught him in
Hey,
the...
might have been gone for some stitches.
Yeah, he might have needed a little stitch work in the truck. I'd rather take it off my fat back than like a shin. I took one in the shin at the end of the practice a couple weeks ago. There's Gostick with another face-off win.
Dumped in by Starr, set up by Dunn. For his defense, Stewart, pressured by Shue. Now Armstrong. Work to the far side, where Starr will keep it at the line, but only briefly. Gostick follows on to get control. He'll wrist one hard, but wide. Armstrong on the forecheck. Malella now back to Starr. Starr to the red line and deep, off the official. Penguins, off the official meant it didn't go into the Penguins bench there. So
these guys have been taking a beating. The other guy almost got hit in the face earlier.
as Shuby darts across, puts the pressure on the Predators forward as the Penguins flip it back out the center. Batted puck will end up at the Penguin line to be driven in on Fegan for a glove hand save and a beauty. We will have an intermission in 5 minutes and 56 seconds of game time. It'll be Paris to the face-off. Preds control. They work it up top to the point. A bouncing puck. Pops free. Big save, Fegan. Batted out of the air by the head of Merlot.
He's got his daddy's head.
He didn't even feel it.
No.
As the Predators putting on the pressure, trying to make it a one-goal game before we head to the third. The wrist shot knocked down in front. Here's Paris. Up for McFall. Here's the speed. McFall through center. He'll wrist that heavy wrister that sails up and over. That was about 4.5 feet high. Need to have about 6 inches lower as Brody Carter follows onto the puck at the neutral zone. He'll find the speedy McFall. Carrying to the outside for a wrister. Dunn tracks it well and gobbles her up. Gold pads on Dunn, similar to what we see from Clutter.
Yeah, they're very similar.
.505 to play here in the second. Pens will have an offensive zone face-off. They discuss their strategy here. This is the put the puck in the back of the net play.
Yeah,
I've seen them run it before.
I like that play.
Predators will control the draw, though. Chop that by Evans. Reel trying to get to it behind the net. It'll come free to the far side where Reel gets there and disrupts. A rolling puck picked up by Evans. He'll come off the wall with a wrister. That's blocked. Off their hide. Pops it deep, but it's iced by the Predators here.
.445 left in the period.
And will control the draw. Back to Kaminski, a bouncing puck. Gobbled up by the mitt of Dunn. Be a far side face-off now. Evans with a shot. That's blocked by a stick. Real chops at it. Cross comes Evans with the pressure, but the Preds go the other way. Up the far side. Swatted at by Ofterheide. It'll come off his backside to Kaminsky. Firing it all the way up to the Predators' line. Preds trying to counterattack here. Real with the forecheck. Now Evans. Dumped in by the Preds. Ofterheide will track it to the opposite corner. He'll lay it to the near side here. It comes off the top of the net. Real gets control. He'll fire it across for Evans. 1-on-2, maybe a 2-on-2 as Filiaggi joins. Evans fanning on the shot. Real now with it. Couldn't keep it in, but has it roll off of his stick on an offside play.
I might like to see Cam there. He knows he's not really going to score on that play. Pull up, see if we could find a trailer and make a play there. I mean, the shot's never a bad thing, but at times you just have to change it up a little bit.
It'll be a neutral zone draw for Gostick. It's swatted across the blue line. Shuby crashing down on it. He'll disrupt the breakout. Gostick following on with Hartman, and Gostick will come away with it. Using the boards, but can't get it deep. A rolling puck, chopped free by Hartman, and he'll be offsides himself. Tough one there.
Yeah, I mean, he had possession of the puck crossing the blue line, so.
I actually don't know the rule there. I feel like he crossed the blue line without possession, but then got possession of the puck while the puck was still outside the blue line, and then pulled it across. So I actually don't know.
I think technically the rule is that I think the puck needs to be on your stick if you're going in backwards.
Right.
So I'll give the referee the benefit of the doubt on that one.
As a puck in front for Shuby. And it's swallowed up by Dunn. Face-off will be to the left of the Predator net. Star's shot's blocked. It's returned out the center for Villela. Bouncing puck for Hartman. He's bumped along the boards. And Shuby follows on to get control, leaving it for Hartman with speed into the zone. 1-on-3 as he tries to dart to the outside. He will. For the corner, now up top. There's that delay you're talking about. Now the Penguins have puck possession here. Little sauce to the corner for Gostick. Drop past Stewart to Shub in front. Hartman with the one-timer.
Yeah, I mean,
it
all starts from that play.
Yeah, that's what you were asking for, kind of that pull-up. Chat's kind of died down here, folks. Get on there. 2:50 to go here in the second. Penguins leading 3-1, 30-15 the shots according to the scoreboard here. Marshy doing a great job keeping that up to date for us. Shot from the point by Julius goes up and over. It'll be McFall to it on the near side. Work to the corner. Here's Armstrong. Looking in front for Paris. It'll come off of a Predator to center. Julius playing it across for his partner Merlot, but up for McFall. McFall run into, but Armstrong follows on. He's got the most recent Penguin tally. Worked across. Under pressure are the Predators. McFall. As the Predators get it out the center, spinning it towards the middle. Waving at it were a couple of Penguins as it's sent into the Penguin end to be gathered in by Julius. Julius down the right wing side, leading the rush. Armstrong reads it, fills in for him up top. Julius will send one off the side of the net. It's gathered in by the Preds in the corner, kept in by Armstrong. McFall in front. Paris will dust one. Oh!
Let it go, Brady.
It was a rolling puck. I don't think he had it clean. He was trying to settle her down. Back come the Predators.
I'll take anything on net from there. He's got a rocket shot.
He does. An absolute missile. Bumped in by the Preds, gathered in by Kaminsky to reverse towards Ofterheide. It'll go past him. Predators control now at the point for a shot that goes wide. Another shot from the point. This will blocked by Armstrong. Armstrong and McFall. Armstrong carrying to the outside. Has it roll off his stick, but gathers it back in. Trailer coming on. It's Filiaggi with an absolute missile that just goes wide.
It's like a fortunate fumble there, huh? Armstrong was.
Armstrong tried to reverse there. It's a 2-on-1 back the other way. And it'll go up and in over the glove hand side of Fagan.
That was
on a 2-on-1. And the Predators make it a 1-goal game with 46.2 to play. Turnover at the Penguin blue line here.
Yeah, I don't know if one of the defensemen was changing. See, Kaminsky's telling Cam to take that pass, so I would have liked, I would have liked Kaminsky to come over and at least try to get
in front of that shot. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Cameron on that back pressure there, trying to get back and take away the pass. Kaminsky also played the pass there. So it'll come off the glove of Starr. Up the near side, Filiaggi. Up off of Reel for Evans. Can he dart free? A wrist shuttle. Catch the mask of Dunn as it rises up looking for the top corner.
I think sometimes defenders don't realize Cam's speed to the outside, and he gets an edge, and we don't have a better player on our team picking corners from that kind of angle. So the Preds made it interesting, eh?
18 seconds is Evans with a one-timer that goes up and over the cage. Penguins try to reestablish a 2-goal lead. The Predators will clear it. No icing.
Take it.
And the Predators get to the puck. They're in. Short side. Fagan with a big stop.
Had a little turnover there. Leads to a high-quality scoring chance for the Predators.
I thought it was icing. I started to look at something else. I don't even know what happened.
I think it just didn't have enough speed to get all the way around with the snowy ice. So.
Well, Villela kind of tossed it up. It was picked off at that blue line.
And then we had two guys staring at the puck, and Fagan comes up big.
Predators have pulled their goalie.
I don't know that you could score with a half a second.
Gonna try. Evans will lean over the dot as Filiaggi's waved. Evans will win it to the corner, and that'll end the period. We go to an intermission. If we're not back in 2 minutes, just wait longer. We'll be back. The referees are on the ice, and welcome back. The third period action. Hopefully you enjoyed your second intermission. Got a chance to go get some popcorn. Maybe pour yourself a fresh glass of caribou.
Nobody knows what that is.
Oh, there's people who know exactly what that is. The
It's
boo.
frowned upon in this establishment.
The boo in the booth.
Yeah.
As we get ready for third period action here. So again, we're going to go to you, Coach Jay. What do you see if you're in that Predators locker room? What are you talking about?
Hey, for the Predators, I'm darn happy right now.
Yeah.
Down by 1 goal with 16 minutes left in this game. I'm telling my kids, hey, keep playing hard, put pucks on the net, make the Penguins make another mistake.
Yeah.
You know, and if I'm Coach Kevin, I'm going to tell the boys, hey, listen, let's button everything up. Let's get in the offensive zone. Let's start making some plays. Be smart with the puck. I mean, we have 31 shots on net, but how many of them were high-quality shots, good scoring opportunities? Not a ton. I don't know that we've tested the goalie out enough. Let's get some O-zone time. Not been a lot of power plays or penalty kills, so I'm just going to tell the boys, relax, make the easy play. Don't try to do too much.
Right, similar after the last game, after 2 periods, Penguins had a 2-goal lead in that one. This is the tightest going into the third. You want that F3 high. You still want an attack mentality.
Exactly.
You want to try to get 4. You want to try to get 5, but you don't want to do it at the expense of giving up 3, 4, and 5.
No,
so
we don't want to turn this into a track meet.
as they blow the horn, waiting for the Predators to jump on the ice here. And there they are, led by Diesel Dunn. Onto the ice. The Penguins back around Coach Muller here as he goes over a little bit more strategy-wise. Firing the boys up. We'll switch sides. We're going to throw 16 minutes on the clock, and we're going to settle this one on a 200 by 85 sheet of frozen water. The Penguins lead by a goal. Out shooting the Preds 31-17, but the Predators with the strong play at the end of the second period. The Penguins needed that break. Let's see if they can come out of it with a little bit of strategy and a whole lot of energy. It'll be Filiaggi to the faceoff dot. Controlled by Ofterheide. Ofterheide will fire it across off the stick of Reel. One touching it to the line, no further. Forced deep. Evans can't gather it in. It'll be Filiaggi forechecking. Come all the way across. Evans will dart to it. He'll take away. In on the inside. Cutting to the middle. Just couldn't fire that one by. A shot from behind the net. Bounces free. Reel waves at one. Filiaggi jamming at the side of the cage. He's sent sprawling to the ice. Reel on the forecheck to try to force it away. As it's ice. No ice. They're going to say it deflects off of Ofterheide. Begging out to set the puck up. Penguins with a glorious scoring chance. There are a couple of them.
Yeah, great first shift there.
As Filiaggi skates into it in front of the Preds bench. He has Reel in the high slot. He drives it behind the cage.
He's getting his arms whacked there. Here's Evans. Oh, right off the stick of the defender.
And right back to him along the wall. Down low for the Reel deal. Behind the net. Good play to go low to high. Malella, now Star. His shot will get free. Evans there. And he bangs it off the iron.
Oh, man. Perfect shot by Star. Rebound to Cam, and I mean, just stings the.
Evans will find Filiaggi. And Filiaggi scores on the assist by Evans.
Well, I'll tell you what, those boys earned that goal.
3-4 chances down low for that line. What a pass out of the corner here.
Yeah, boys were buzzing that shift.
Reel with that pressure along the wall. And Evans just finds Filiaggi, who sends an absolute piss missile to the corner to make it 4-2. Evans on a 3-point night here. Apple and a pair of Genos. Filiaggi with a pair of goals. As Gostick darts to the biscuit. Penguins with energy here to start the third.
Yeah, good to see. I want to see him manage the puck at the blue lines right now. Back check like maniacs, and that might be a penalty.
No, they're going to get away with it.
All right.
Islands on that one. As the Preds gain the zone, it'll be an offside play fired at the net. And wide.
Yeah, we got to stay out of the box. Don't give the Predators any life.
It'll be Gostick in the neutral zone, flanked by Schub and Cartier. Carter out of the corner, up for Gostick. It'll elude the Penguins center and be dumped back to the corner for the Preds. Julius with a big hit down low. Rimmed around by the Penguins. Carter couldn't get there. It'll pop free and behind the net. A centering attempt by the Predators is picked off by Julius. Good defensive shift there for 1-6.
Yeah, I like to see that.
Gostick's pass off pads goes right past Carter's stick. Predators back the other way, but Gostick right back up ice. Turning what could have been a 3-on-2 into a 2 or a 3-on-3. Off the blocker of Fagan, and it's batted about. It came, I don't know how that ended up back in the Penguin zone, to be honest.
He tried to just tap it back to his teammate. I think it hit his skate or somebody's skate and went backwards.
Here comes Gostick in on sides. Shot. Pass will come across, and there's Dilly!
Get him a dilly bar.
Free dilly bars. As Dylan Hartman converts the beautiful dish. As the Penguins make it 5-2. What another feed there. That one by Gostick to find Hartman. And the South Hills connection.
You know, it's been really nice this weekend is it's all the scoring from. We're getting a lot of different scoring from other players, which is great.
Penguins are going to need that. Hartman run into, and the Predator sent to the ice. Armstrong knocking down a Predator as they come back through center. Hartman back to it on an offside play. At the Penguin line, so it'll be a neutral zone draw. It'll be Paris to take the draw. I've been impressed with Armstrong all weekend, too. He's been aggressive. He's been physical. Tucked that one home earlier in this one. As a puck will come off of, I believe that's Decker to the corner. Rimmed around by the Preds. Off the skate. Hartman with the hit. Armstrong as well. Looking like the Hansons. As Parrish tries to pull it in front. It'll be picked off by the Preds and back they come. Dumping it behind the Penguin defense. It'll be Starr the first one to it.
Oh.
Tied up with a Predator. They'll dig. Chipped around. Here's Armstrong chopping at it. Puck goes in and glances off Valella's skate and thankfully goes wide. Hartman looking for Armstrong, just misses him. As it'll be dumped in by the Preds on what will become an icing. And with 11:44 to go, the Penguins leading 5-2 here, getting 2 quick goals.
Yeah, now I changed my game plan a little bit. We tweak it. It's dynamic. You got to change things a little bit as the game goes on.
And we have an official bent over. Is he okay? Oh, now he's going to go. The referee's going to go talk to both benches here. As a linesman is bent over, holding his arm. He gives the thumbs up.
Yeah, I wonder if
says he is good to go.
It looks like he caught a puck in the arm, maybe.
Fans lined all around the rink here. Capacity crowd on a Saturday night. for a clash of Pittsburgh teams. B. Merlot with a drive. Oh, a new goaltender here. Dunn is out.
Yes.
When did that happen?
They must have just switched them then.
So Dunn out for the Predators. Looking to change things up, I guess.
Like to say congrats to the 18U Coach Dan team winning in overtime before our game.
Yeah, that was Danny Mays' boys coming out big over S-Mark to make their way to the championship game tomorrow. The 18U Pens looking to punch their ticket to Nationals as it's deflected in by Evans. And a big save. Back to the point now for Julius's shot that goes wide. Viliaggi turns one at the net. That'll go to the opposite wall. He missed that one by 40 feet. As I think he realized the goalie was down and was just trying to get it back in front fast. That hit the FedEx sign in the corner. 11:09 to go here in the third. Penguins leading 5-2. Two big ones here to start the third period. Your out-of-town scoreboard on the sheet behind us, the Indiana Elite leading 4-2 over the Pittsburgh Vengeance. And S-Mark leads Columbus 6-3. That'll be a big result there for S-Mark on a good game. As Viliaggi and Reel come through center for the Pens.
Nice play.
Across to Kaminsky for a shot that goes off the stick. Here's Reel to it. Switching with Alderheide, and that's picked off. Reel will take it right back, though.
Very good recovery by Jack. He made a little error, recovered.
One touch to Evans with speed. He's in. Tries to go between a couple defenders as the Pens were changing behind him.
I want to see Cam just do a little toe drag and get one on net there. Catch that goalie by surprise.
Penguins getting a change as Carter drives down the near side. Dislodges it for MJ. McFall in the corner, pulling up. Winding, firing star off of a skate and just wide. It'll come free to Villela, but not till it's at center ice. Gostick has it knocked away. Work down low.
Playing with the puck a little
Come
too
in
much.
front, just poked free by McFall out the center. Here's Starr in the Penguins' end. He'll fire one deep. McFall, the first one to it in the opposite corner. That one got the whole way around. Gostick will cut it off. His shot down low. He'll pick up his own rebound. Carrying it free to the near side. Wristing one at the cage. Rebound batted about in front. Carter sent it towards the cage. McFall pressures. Carter will come away with it to the corner. He's looking in front. He's trying to pull it free. Finds McFall, who swats one out of the air. Driving one at the nets, Carter. That's blocked by a stick. Penguins still after the biscuit. As the Preds will fire it all the way up. They have a player at center. How did he get out there? Good job by Julius to realize it.
Yeah, Dalton he saw the kid just creeping out.
Roughing on Gostick here. I didn't see it.
I didn't either. So this gives the Preds a little bit of life. If they could score here within the first minute and a half, make it a 2-goal game.
I don't know how that's roughing.
I didn't see it.
I mean, he comes out of the corner with the puck. He kind of plays it up and just runs into a kid like.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Okay, well, nonetheless, it doesn't matter what we think.
Yeah.
Because you can't put that toothpaste back into the tube. It's a power play for the Preds.
Was that a dental joke? Somebody lost the neck guard there.
Heavy wrister is wide of the net, kept in at the point though. Keelan with a half wall. We got Shuby and Parrish up top. Alfty and Kaminsky down low. The Predators put 2 bodies in front as Fegan fights for one with the blocker. 1 minute left on the man advantage. As it's tossed all the way around. Aufderheide will rim it. Can he get it out? He can't. Oh, he can. It will pop free. Out the center where the Preds turn it back to the line. Dumped in off of Fegan. Picked up by Kaminsky. He'll ice it, but it will be on net.
Fortunate bounce there.
No icing. A minute into the penalty kill here on the Gostic rough. As the Preds gain the zone. Angled to the outside, centering one. It'll come free. Here's Evans. Up for Hartman. Hartman has it roll off of his twig. Turning with it, the Preds turn back the other way by the forechecking Evans. Elan with it now. Under pressure by Evans. He falls down. Can the Penguins get back? Hartman jumping up on it. Predators gain the zone. A shot blocked by Starr. Starzy up off the glass, out the center. He's got Gostic fresh out of the box, who turns in all by himself. He winds and shoots, and he finds the mitt of the goalie.
Fortunate for Gostic to catch that puck right out of the blue line, or I'm sorry, out of the penalty box at the blue line. And what's a good shot on that? I think he just throws it right into the goalie's mitt, but hey.
Penguin penalty over. It'll be Evans getting to it on the far side. He'll go high to Merlot. Back for Evans. Pulls it off the wall. Wrist one, rebound. Looking for Filiaggi at the side of the net, and Real will jam it in!
Oh, the little tap-tap-taparoo there, huh?
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills I have acquired over a long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. And that is what the real deal Jack Real has to say to goaltenders out there. Because his skill set is putting pucks behind him.
Yeah, good job there by Jack.
And the Penguins lead 6-2 off the stick of Real at the side of the cage. Excellent work as Evans came off that wall, got that shot in. Filiaggi at the side of the net, so Real from Filiaggi and Evans on that one. We even have the announcer here giving us the call. As the Predators try to get it deep, Julius tying up a player who forces one into the pads of Fegan. Battle behind the net. Julius will come away with it. Lofting it up past the point. Here come the Penguins. It's McFall and Armstrong. McFall tried to fire it to Armstrong, and it comes right back to him for a heavy wrist shot. (48-20) the shots here. The score's starting to reflect that a little bit more. A 6-2 Penguins lead.
It feels more like that.
Gostic to the dot. Face off back for Kaminsky. He'll rim it around. Comes off of a stanchion oddly. And it'll be cleared by the Predators. Icing if it's far enough, and it clearly will be.
I'm going to give credit where credit's due. This Predators team's a pretty good team.
Absolutely. Without a doubt.
They're a pretty good team. They got some players.
They have 32 wins on the season. A big win earlier today over the Pittsburgh Vengeance.
I mean, they got some size, too. I mean, the boys can play.
Yeah, size not an issue.
No.
The Armstrong. Firing it deep. Predators return it out the center. Gostic to it. Penguins content to dump it deep here. I think rightfully so. Try to capitalize on a mistake or two. But for the most part, you want that F3 high. You want 2D back.
Yeah, we're going to play very conservative for the next 5 minutes and just...
You want that puck 200 feet away from Zeke Fegan.
Kill the clock.
It's a center ice play here. Parker across Stewart. Up to the line. Wrist shot wide of Fagan. Armstrong will gather it in his own end.
Oh.
Here's Kaminsky. Up, one touch by Parrish. The Carter in flight. His wrist shot to the blocker side, put to the corner. Carter will be the first one to it. Pop to the near side for the Predators counterattack. Shuby cutting in front.
Oh boy, I thought Shuby was going to lay the thunder.
The Lightning and the Thunder.
Jeez.
As it goes in on the Predator goalie. As it come off his pad, it's cleared in the net. Hopping off. We'll get a whistle. Stop and play. It'll be Parrish. Able to dislodge it free. Shuby with a wrist shot that just goes wide to the near side. Parrish reads it well, gets to it, and I love that he just leaves it free to Villela with a chance.
He just dummied it. Hey, you take it. I don't need it.
Carter will cycle down low. Back in front for Parrish's backhander. Rolls off of his stick. Carter to it. Up top, Starzy. Starzy with a shot. That's blocked out front. And back come the Preds. Weaving through center. Trying to fire it across. Starr able to play takeaway, and he's on the rush. Jake Starr darting to the corner. Gather it in there. Take a bump, and out comes Parrish with it. In front of that, just couldn't get the backhander off. Can he get the wrister? Can't. And back come the Preds. One-on-one here with Julius. A couple Penguins coming back as a wrist shot off Fagan's pad. Great job getting to that house by Carter to clear the puck. Sent to the outside for Shuby on an offside play. 3:09 to go. I believe on the other side they should be wrapping up soon. They may have wrapped up.
I think that game's over.
It was Indiana leading, and they did. They came in with a 4-2 win against the Pittsburgh Vengeance. And they'll go unbeaten into the finals at 3-0. Penguins Evans behind the net looking for Filiaggi. Reel up on the forecheck.
It looks like the Pens are going to play Indiana tomorrow morning at what, 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock. Daylight savings tonight, so make sure you can set those clocks.
Set the clocks forward. It will be darker tomorrow, but lighter later.
Here comes Filiaggi with speed. Trying to cut through a couple defenders. He'll take it to the corner in front for real short side. His shot gobbled up and held on to. Penguins will get fresh bodies on the ice. Penguins would go in as the number 1 seed. It actually comes to 1 and 2 as far as coming into this. Columbus leaving here in 3rd place. A good showing for them as they were originally the 4 seed. Esmark in 4th place as they were originally the 5 seed. This Predators team will come out of here in 5th place. Good for them as they were the 6th seed. Dropping back from 3 to 6 was the Pittsburgh Vengeance. As Ofterheide will play it up for Gostick. Charge in on side. Firing one, looking 5-hole. Gobbled up by the Preds goalie.
Just like I said, though, I think this Predators team, if they stay together, they're going to be a good team moving forward. I mean, I'm not sure their head coach. They seem well coached.
He owns the rink.
That helps.
Yeah. They're integral in that Predator program. And yes is not a fan of the Penguins. on the chat. Stay classy, San Diego. That'll be Gostick with a face-off. Here's Kaminsky with a wrist shot from the point. Rebound in front, cleared by the Preds. Icing will be the call. It'll come all the way back. Harris will be the center. Minute 37 to go. 53-20 the shot, 6-2 the score. Armstrong and Starr play catch. Starr getting it into that danger zone in front of the net. Puck will be cleared by the Preds, but no further than Villela. It's good to see him have such a good game after sitting out the third of the last one. An apparent shoulder injury. It seems to be perfectly healed. The Penguins play catch. Armstrong's rising shot goes up and over. Shuby to it. He'll come off the wall. Wrister blocked. And back come the Predators.
Good hip check by Tino there.
Phenomenal. As it's a pass by the Predators, will come the whole way down to their own end. Armstrong on the forecheck. All players come together along the walls. It's banked off the boards, kept in by Merlot at the point. His wrist shot deflects just wide by Shuby. Here's Merlot with it. And it'll be icing. Or they're going to say offsides. They could have called either one. I guess offsides occurs before icing.
Yes.
So it will be offsides on the Penguins. Face-off will come all the way back in front of their own bench, though.
28 seconds left in the game. Pens 6-2. Solid game by both teams. I'm going to get, like I said, I'm going to give props to the Predators team. They played the Pens hard. They honestly had some scoring opportunities that if they capitalized on, it could have been a different game.
Yeah. Stick on puck block by the Penguins defense that careens up into the netting. You're right, it definitely could have been.
I mean, it's the old quote from Herb Brooks. We only need, we play him 10 times. We only need to win once.
Rimmed around. Carter chasing it. Gostick will come away. Time ticks away here on the third period.
Going to eat the last 2 seconds here.
The Penguins will emerge victorious, a 3-0 record. Will take them into the championship game against the Indiana Elite, a team they have never faced before. Here at the Lemieux Center, 10 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to get these boys to bed because it's actually 10:51.
Yes, it is bedtime.
So sleepy.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you